This is inflation.
This inflation thing's a big deal.
Inflation. It's this word that gets thrown around a lot, especially when prices start going up. But what exactly is it? And why does it matter to us? Okay, picture this. You're at your favorite coffee shop. Last year, a cup of coffee cost $3. Today, it's $3.50. Not a huge jump, right? But what if next month, it's $4? And a year from now, it's $5? That's inflation at work. It's when the value of money goes down and prices go up. But why does this happen? Well, inflation can happen for a few reasons. One big one is when the government prints too much money. Imagine if every single person suddenly had $1,000 more in their pocket. Sounds good, right? But if everyone has more money, people will be willing to pay more for the same stuff. Businesses will notice this and start raising prices. More money is floating around, but it doesn't mean there's more stuff to buy. So prices go up. Another reason could be when there's a shortage of something, like oil. When something becomes harder to get, its price rises. And when oil prices rise, everything connected to it, like transportation and production, becomes more expensive too. And we feel that in the form of higher prices for everyday goods. Now, a little inflation isn't a bad thing. In fact, some inflation is normal and even healthy for an economy. But when inflation gets too high, it becomes a problem. Suddenly, your paycheck doesn't stretch as far. Rent goes up, groceries cost more. It can feel like everything is getting more expensive while your money is shrinking in value. So, why don't we just stop inflation? It's tricky. If governments or central banks raise interest rates to slow down inflation, borrowing money becomes more expensive. Businesses slow down, people spend less, and sometimes that can lead to a recession. But if they don't do anything, prices could keep rising out of control. Inflation is like this delicate balancing act. Too little, and the economy stagnates. Too much, and it spirals out of control. At the end of the day, inflation is one of those forces that quietly affects all of us. From the cup of coffee you buy in the morning to the rent you pay at the end of the month. It's something that we might not always notice, but it's there, shaping our lives in ways big and small.